Episode not too far.
He's got jury.
Jury duty, that's right.
Might be full of ants.
Call the meeting order and declare a quorum at 9:04. Carol Hogan is not here to say the prayer, so I will say it for him. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you now, thank you so much for all the many blessings that you give us daily. Thank you so much for watching over us in our daily walk. Please be with all of those who are ill or suffering harm today. Be with them and bless them. Watch over us now as we take the business of the county. Give us wisdom and guidance to make the best decisions possible. In Jesus' name we pray. No citizens' comments. No one has signed up for citizens' comments. Small crowd today. Approval of the minutes from the previous meeting.
I wasn't here.
I make a motion to approve the minutes presented by the county clerk.
Been moved by Commissioner Kelton. We approve those, seconded by Commissioner Shaw. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? And they are approved. Treasurer Auditor Report.
There's we have a report for the month of December 2022. Let's see. I think everybody has the report in front of them. Excuse me. And if you have any questions about it, you can ask the auditor or the treasurer. It is, has to enter the minutes and by this affidavit. And the Commissioners Court states that the requirements of subsection C of section 114.026 of the Texas Local Government Code have been met. The treasurer and auditor have submitted a report to the Commissioners Court for December 31, 2022. The court has compared and examined the report and has approved it in the minutes. Attached to this affidavit is a true and correct copy of the report, including a report of the cash and other assets in the custody of the county treasurer at the time of our examination in the amount of $18,314,539.57. I move we approve this affidavit. Second.
It's been moved by Commissioner Worley and seconded by Commissioner Trey. That we approve that report. Any questions, comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Burn ban.
Well, we're supposed to have rain tomorrow, 100%. Looks like a pretty good chance, so I'm in favor of leaving it
I'm good.
off.
Good. JP's office, Brian.
Yeah, this just to inform the court that we're in the need of a couple of computers and an update on the third computer out of our tech fund money that we have, which I believe is right over 15,000 that we have in there. For two computers and an update from Windows 7 to 10 on Doug's computer. total comes to $2,487.95. And we just need, that's from Apollo Computers. And we just need approval, I guess, to spend that money out of our tech fund to purchase those 2 computers and the update on the 3rd.
Brian,
Is-
really,
Go ahead, you go ahead.
I was gonna ask, is that, the computers you're wanting to buy, are they not, we have like 15 left over here that need to be put out somewhere that
well,
we've already bought. I don't know.
they're gonna, they've got a specific fund that is, just sits there and,
I heard that there was 5 computers left on that.
Well, they're, whatever.
We have a specific fund, not knowing who else may need computers in the county system, that does not have the money to spend. We figured that whoever needed those could use those, since we got our own money set aside for this type of deal in our tech fund. That way we wouldn't take from somebody else that needed it, and
And that's the only thing you spend money, that tech fund money
any
for.
kind of- anything technical, we can spend it on, with that fund and now.
And that's fine. That's what I was asking.
One other question is, so we talked with our, what's his name, the consultant in here. So the other computer we bought, kind of spec'd them out to work with what we might do in the future. You might consider checking with that and making sure that falls, that those will match what we may have to do.
I think he has been in contact with that, the board that's been handling that. And
Okay,
for some reason, she didn't know that those would work for our system, but I'll let her know that.
okay. There's might be some consideration for that.
Also, aren't they gonna erase everything, some company deal, we paid them to erase
That's the
all
one
of that
they're
and dispose of the computers?
mhm.
So that's where it's going, they're going to that company?
I'm not sure on any of that.
You're meaning the one that he replaces,
Yeah.
will it be disposed
They
of properly?
Going to dispose of them, does that not fall in this category?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
it will.
Okay.
Not for sure that it actually needs Commissioner's Court approval.
I'll make a motion, we approve their purchase.
So it's been moved by Commissioner Kelton to approve that purchase.
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner Shaw. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Passes. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
Auditor,
I don't know about that. I'll have to talk to Mallory about it because I didn't get any information on it. So you just give me and I'll go and check with her.
it's, I don't know if, did y'all make a list about this? Y'all did make a list?
Yeah.
This is equipment in the IT office.
Oh, yeah, that one that they found in there. There
Well,
she comes.
it's like a big pile of stuff.
Isn't that part of, wasn't that,
No,
No, this
that
is
wasn't part of
additional
what we
stuff.
did before?
this is primarily
This is
old
the new
printers and fax machines.
I saw all that
Yeah.
stuff the other day.
This, what this is all of that.
That was not the stuff they had to have erased, it was the hard drive. Huh? But there's a list,
There's a list, but we're not sure what works and what doesn't, so.
as is where it is.
Yep.
It's not 2 pages, it's multiple pages, the same thing.
All right, so I'll entertain a motion to declare that surplus. You can combine your motion with, so there's not.
Well, I might make a motion that we consider these items surplus and put them up for sale on Gov Deals.
Second.
Yeah, and could I ask a favor of your motion? And
Yes.
that is just, I would say consideration, possible approval to sell, just declare a surplus and to sell, and not necessarily say on Gov Deals.
Okay.
It just needs to be sold pursuant to
Okay.
the government.
Scratch Gov Deals off my motion.
Okay.
It makes
Decide to
it
sell.
makes the judge happy.
Thank you so much.
And we're talking about the items on the list. We have a list.
The working items, yeah. 'Cause
Well-
there should be 2 lists. 'cause
Yes,
this
the
one is
ones that-
not working.
The ones that don't work, we will just scrap. So once we determine what works and what doesn't, then we'll take the appropriate action.
That a list for both of them.
That's a list of everything that's just in there. I'm not sure what works and
Two
what
items
doesn't yet.
saying basically
Nobody
the
told
same
me.
Yeah, I don't know why they're separate like that. It shouldn't be just surplus and you sell them and then just be done with it. If somebody, that's people, I mean,
But if it doesn't work,
Someone.
somebody
working
else's,
with
Some
someone.
of
whoever
them-
buys it, that's
I'll
just
just
a.
make that an exhibit for both C and D.
Did you get a copy?
No,
D is destroying some.
Yeah, D is different, is it? Yeah, D is a separate, this would be destroyed.
I put it that way because there are some laptops that were used in, like, for instance, in the JPs, and if they don't work, they have to be destroyed by Goldsmith. So that's why I worded it that way, because there are some things, if it doesn't work, it has to be destroyed a certain way.
Because of seizures, probably.
Yes, sir.
Well, then on item D, I'd make a motion that we destroy the ones that are required to be destroyed under the CJIS rule.
Hadn't voted on the other one yet.
We didn't? Oh, I'm sorry.
we did
Hold up.
Kelton, I got Kelton and Worley.
Yeah, but we didn't vote.
Oh, we
They
didn't
made a
vote.
motion, but they wouldn't
I'm
vote.
sorry, I forgot we had voted.
So on C, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And then so D,
Now, carry on, Commissioner Kelly.
Yeah, whatever I said. I'll make a motion that we
Just one page. Is it one page?
destroy the equipment that must be destroyed according to the procedure, whatever rule, law or rule must be destroyed.
you made the motion? And then who's, Shaw seconded? All in favor, say aye.
I thought I had to buy a second. So we'll get one.
Consideration and possible approval of action to purchase a chipper.
Kelton and I, Commissioner Kelton and I share a chipper, and it's getting where both of us need one pretty much all the time. And so what I'm doing, I'm asking the court to purchase a chipper, and Mr. Kelton is gonna pay half of the value of the old one to me in on the new chipper, because we're sharing one. And it's gonna be, everybody's got a deal,
Yeah, the ones we have now, we've shared for years. They were here when you and I came on board over
Yes.
16 years ago, and they were granted to us from COG. And they've been maintained out of the road and flood budget. But I talked to Josie about this, so if we do this right here, he wants to go ahead and buy one to have full-time in his precinct. I'm willing to pay my half of the value of the other one to keep it in my precinct full-time.
And that old one's worth about 80,000.
No. Oh, well,
He was
yeah,
being
yeah, it
facetious.
So he's
is.
pushing 40.
They said, what did they say?
Anyway, the old one was valued, the Vermeer dealer at the Waco, well, it's actually, I guess it's at Elmont, wherever the
Suburb away.
they valued the old chipper is from 36 to 40,000. We're splitting it at 38.
And I'm gonna pay half of that because I already own half of it. That's what she
And the
does.
new one is gonna be 81,277. And the balance of, after that is gonna be financed at Texas Bank. And the interest was what, Josie?
I don't remember.
Two something, four something.
For something.
Four something, yeah. Okay, but we
I had to go
hadn't
back
we hadn't
to the
done it,
email.
so we don't know exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So Kelton owes you 19,000.
Kelton owes me nothing.
I'll give you an hour.
And then we'll,
Yeah, that's.
Layaway plan, layaway plan, everyone gets.
so I'll make a motion to approve that.
All right, so it's been moved by Commissioner Traywick and seconded by Commissioner Shaw to approve the purchase of a Vermeer VEDC 1800XL chipper for $81,277. All All in favor, say aye.
I keep on raising my
Actually, it's
hand.
60 well, he's gonna buy it, but we're gonna finance 63.
Yeah.
And we need that specifically for the bank,
Okay.
Gonna finance 6,300.
63,277.
So we're purchasing a chipper for $81,277, and we are
I'm taking my cash for the down payment on it. too.
We're actually gonna finance the balance between that, yeah. Okay, which will be.
all right. So we're gonna start over. So we're purchasing a chipper for $81,277, of which we're gonna finance
63,277.
63,277 at Texas Bank. Right?
Yes.
That was the motion.
Yes.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed?
That works good for me and Larry both, I believe.
What's that big figure?
Next on the agenda is opening sealed bids for VCT tile repair at the Oaks Rite Passage.
They should be titled, some of them say
And that's-
tile, and some of them say foundation.
All righty.
I think there may be only one for foundation.
There's tile, there's
Two for
tile.
tile.
Yeah, 2 for tile and 1 for
One for
foundation. So we're gonna do the sealed bid for tiles. If somebody want
Here you have the ceremonial knife over there. This one is from Callaway's Carpet.
Callaway,
Callaway Carpet.
Callaway
Callaway's.
Instead of 50, it's only 62 instead of 50. Is that what you said?
Right, Callaway Carpets, and it says to demo VCT terrazzo tile and cove base with disposal. Furnish and install new rope 700 series 4-inch cove base, Armstrong Standard Exelon 12-inch by 12-inch VCT match ceramic. And the price is $22,342, and then it's got bonds, P&P bonds. I guess that's
Performance.
personal and performance bonds, $626. I don't know why they put that on there. Bonds part, but
So what does
so
that add up
it'd be
to?
$22,966.
I'll leave it at that.
You didn't like my addition?
Well, that's gonna double check it. I thought it would roll up to the next 1,000. So you're right, I'm wrong perhaps. We'll see.
I'm pretty good with numbers. I think
I believe.
it's pretty correct.
2,968.
Yeah.
Very correct.
22,968
I just verified.
or 22,961.
8. I just verified.
Okay.
And this one is from L&K Construction. And says, remove cove base main hallway, remove existing VC tile in main hallway, prep floors after concrete is poured by another subcontractor, cut terrazzo out about a foot in the 2 areas in hallway number 3, install VCT tile in the 280 by 8-foot main hallway, install ceramic tile for the 2 patches in hall number 3, replace all thresholds with flat metal transitions and doorways in the main hallway, install new cove base in same main hall, and the Oaks to supply the Cranberry Cove base for the 12-foot that is needed in Patch Hall area. And this total is $17,998.
No math to do that.
Nope. And we're, I'm not familiar with LMK construction.
Pat's not here.
Anybody know where they're at?
Did it not say a return address or anything?
No, it's,
I'm here, and they get put
the
on
envelope was hand delivered.
L&K?
Okay.
I'm not familiar with them, but according to the price, it's about $9,000 difference. For basically the same work,
What was the other name of the other company?
26,000.
It was
Name of
Callaway,
the-
Callaway Carpet.
Callaway Carpets,
296.
Abilene.
You added, does it have a bond or something? You added a bond to that other total of
They must have
22.
included there.
LNK has a Facebook page that lists Early, Texas as a
Okay,
address.
all right. That makes sense. They hand delivered to probably local.
Well, it's down here at the bottom, it's got names, Kevin O'Neill, Lionel Ramos, and then Jerome, whatever, used to be at Brownwood Decorating. I guess, so that's a,
Kawasaki or something like that. Something like that.
all right, so y'all,
We did item F, so we're ready for item G, is that correct?
so does somebody want to make a motion on one of those, or need more information, or somebody? Consideration of possible approval to accept bids.
On item G, I'd make a motion, we accept the lower bid, which was L&K for the tile work for the Oaks Rites of Passage building.
I would second that.
It's been moved by Commissioner Kelton and seconded by Commissioner Worley that we approve the bid from L&K Construction for $17,998. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? That is approved. I'll let Pat know. Next is open sealed bids for foundation repair. We only got one bid for foundation repair.
Sealed pavement.
And it's from Big Country Foundation Repair, Abilene, Texas. And for putting steel piers in and concrete cut for steel I-beams to join them in under there, steel I-beams and excavation. Total amount is $13,000. It's a whole lot cheaper than I
Wait a
thought
minute,
it would
there's
be.
more than one page there.
It's a bond.
I'm talking about.
It is a bond.
It's a diagram.
That's just.
That's the same thing. It's just a diagram.
We need to hurry up and do it before it changes.
This is a different section.
Okay.
This is that's for one section. though? That's for one section of the floor, that's not for the whole. So there's two, apparently this one is phase one and
Phase one,
phase two.
phase two,
So you read phase two,
yes.
here's phase one, which is it.
Basically the same thing, but probably doing a little more. And it was $38,900. That's more what I was anticipating,
So they're in two different phases,
right?
and the total, I guess, is about 51 something. 51.
51.9.
Already got it.
So I was expecting there might be two bids, but the way that Pat McLaughlin was talking about it, there might have been a company from San Angelo bidding also. Big Country Foundation, I guess probably takes care of San Angelo also. Or they may have an office in San Angelo. But since there's just one, I move that we accept the bid from Big Country Foundation
It's been moved
for
by,
foundation repair.
Phase one and two.
it's been moved by Commissioner Worley and seconded by Commissioner Traywick that we approve Big Country Foundation Repairs bid of $51,900 to, on the foundation repair at the Oaks building. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? It passes. Thank you. Make sure there's not a third page. The third phase. Oh, here's, no
No more surprises.
more surprises. All right, next on the list is consideration possible approval of action regarding employee changes in the county judge's office. Let's see, I've got a sheet here somewhere. This is for Nina Valencia, who came with me from the county attorney to the county judge's office. As has been discussed a couple of different times in executive sessions for the court. I know. Don't know her salary. Whatever, she is coming at the salary she made at the county attorney's office, just a lateral move. Do you know what it is?
I think it was like 48.
48, is that right?
I'd have to go, let me go look real quick.
Well, we'll write that in. If it's different, then we'll reconsider it.
Let me just make it right. Yeah, I think it's 48. It might have been a little change. I think there was some change on it.
You wanna, so we're just gonna, we're gonna, that's what it is, it's 48. Okay. You might wanna make a motion?
I didn't.
I move we approve the employee changes in the county judge's office.
It's been moved that, by Commissioner Worley and seconded by Commissioner Shaw that we approve the employee changes. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed?
You got a very weak eye.
I know, I heard it was a very,
Very weak eye.
Is that a court coordinator? It'll be court coordinator.
you can, see, I'm scared to ask him. He doesn't have to. The plat, oh, this is you. This is,
Well-
now you're in the plat business.
Well, yes, no, we do have verification from Don King that he has approved or he's ready to sign off on this plat. And did you have the plats with you, sir? Anybody here, where's the guy with the plats? He's not here.
Judge, you need to sign this, please.
We may have to pass it. 'cause we don't
Are
have-
they
Don
there
texted
with
me
Rita?
this morning. Oh, Don texted me this morning and told me it's ready to go.
But-
Made the
But
changes.
somebody's got to be here to
I
present them.
I know, I don't know why it texts me.
Do we have them up
We
there?
sent it to all of us.
Okay.
You sent it to all of us.
I see. I'm not special, no.
So is this
You're not any more special than the rest of
is
us.
this a plat that's already been here, or is this something new?
I'm calling
It's been- Yeah, the guy called me on that one too last week.
Oh,
It's out there on Guinness Point.
oh, yeah, he was in the office a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, great,
Talking
thank
to
you.
Stephanie about getting on it.
Christie's bringing the plats down, they were left up there.
I didn't realize they were, I thought someone would be here to present those. They just put my name.
And Stephanie went to get a Sharpie for John's side, so for you to
Yours
sign.
is behind, right below your magic button there.
Stephanie, is this the guy that came by, just a man, you remember a couple of weeks ago, came by and said, he had those plats in his hand, and he said, he was asking about how to get on the commissioner's court agenda? Do you remember that guy?
I do, but Commissioner Kelton called and asked for those to be put on. I'm not sure if it's the same guy or not.
Don's text says that the surveyor, Joe Lopez, is busy. So, meaning he probably wouldn't be here.
Okay, I didn't know where the plats were.
We were looking at plats on Friday and we noticed that phase one has already been filed. And 4 or 5 months ago. So is this just phase two, is what, that you know of?
I'll know as soon as I see the plats.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sorry, I don't know, but unless they change phase one.
Because they might have made corrections, you know.
It just says, my note from Don King, the first note says the plat for Bio Estates has been corrected and ready to file. So we'll all learn together. Like these ones here, but I got one. This one says phase two. These all say phase two on them, so we're talking phase two. So we have a message from Don King saying that he's seen these. I think they're all phase two. You seen anything that's not phase two?
Should all be the same.
Yeah, there's 5 of these and they're phase two. And they are on McInnes Point.
There's no G in McInnes.
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 I don't see Rita's. I don't see the spot on here for Rita's signature.
It's not.
Did she, Deanna, do you know if she's,
Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, this subdivision is in compliance with the Texas Department of Review regulations for on-site sewage facilities and FEMA administration. And then down here right here, next to the bottom, over there, no,
There's
that
no
corner.
signature here.
But there's no signature on it, there's a spot for her, but it's not.
So she's in contact with Reed to see what this is at.
Trying. I'll see if I can.
Yeah. Designated representative, FEMA administration.
Okay, so we do not have her signature, so let's find out what that is. I guess we'll need to hold on this minute until we clarify that.
Well, while we're waiting on that, let's go. Sheriff, you have employee changes?
Just to let y'all kind of know what I'm facing. Good morning, everybody. Sorry what I'm facing. The police academy is fixing to start. I've got 4 deputy positions open. So therefore, and I had 6 jailers wanting to go to the academy. I could not send but 1 jailer due to personnel shortages. So 3 of them has quit me and went to work at the Brownwood PD. So they're gonna send me to the academy. I'm now about 13 people down in the jail. It's about 50% of my staff in the jail. And it's not getting any better. The first one's gonna be, I hired a jailer, David Klein, at the rate of $38,000. He's replacing a position that's been vacant since July of 22. Next one, I'm hiring a jailer by the name of Reynaldo Villarreal at the rate of $38,000. He is filling a position that's been open since July the 5th of 22. And then the jailer that I'm moving from the jail to the recruit position for the deputy is going to be Thomas Belote. He will remain at the $38,000 salary. The only thing that he's going to be losing is his rank pay. He's a corporal in the jail, so he'll just be receiving the $38,000 plus his normal certification pay. And he's replacing a deputy position that's been vacant since October of 22. The next one, this is a new position that I'm creating. It's a temporary part-time. And with Billy Arp retiring, as I say, that puts me down 4 deputies. And his job was court bailiff, transport, subpoenas. Cornelius is trying to fill in the best that he can now. But Malcolm Wilkes, who's a retired Parks and Wildlife captain here, he's been retired about 5 years, is wanting to come to work on a part-time position. So I would like to put him in Billy Arp's position temporarily as a part-time rate, 29 hours or less per week. And the salary will be $17.60, $88 per month, plus the certification, or half of the certification pay. That's half of the deputies' wages. That's the way we pay the courthouse security deputies. So I would like to do that. And those are the only changes that I have in the personnel.
Make a motion to approve these changes in the sheriff department.
It's been moved by Commissioner Shaw, seconded by Commissioner Travis, that we approve the sheriff's department's employee changes. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Thank you. Consideration and possible approval of action regarding authorization to accept donations.
Yes, I received a $100 check from Richard and Jeanette Hodges. I'd like authorization to accept that.
I move we approve the sheriff's office to accept donation.
It's been moved and by Commissioner Worley and seconded by Commissioner Trawick to accept that donation. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff.
Good.
Is your grandbaby okay?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I've got another agenda item.
You do? Well, let's just go ahead and while you're, oh, yeah, I'm sorry, presentation of racial profiling report.
And I want to apologize to y'all, there's no other way to present this than give y'all a bunch of numbers, and nobody likes a bunch of numbers. But as required by state law, we track every traffic stop that we make and record certain incidents. Y'all heard me in the past. And I'm required by law to present it to the Commissioner Court or the governing agency of the department, and also the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement. I need to let y'all know that the sheriff's office does have a policy clarifying acts that constitutes racial profiling. We strictly prohibit peace officers employed by the sheriff's office from engaging in racial profiling. We have a process by which an individual may file a complaint with my office if they believe they've been a victim of racial profiling. We provide public education as to how our complaint process works. We have corrective action in place for those found who are investigated for these accusations to be disciplined. So that's that. We do have those policies in place. This prior year, deputies have made 714 traffic stops. Out of those traffic stops, 146 were city streets, 144 was US highways, 216 were county roads, 203 were state highway, and 5 were on private property. Next question. Sorry, I'm getting dry mouth. Was race or ethnicity known prior to stop? 22 of those stops, yes. 692, no. The race, ethnicity of those stops were 3 of them were Alaska Native or American Indian. 1 was Asian Pacific Islander. 33 were black. 532 were white. 145 were Hispanic or Latino. The gender, 244 of those were female. 1 was Asian or Pacific Islander. 6 were black. 189 were white. 48 were Hispanic or Latino. There was 470 male stopped, 3 Alaskan Native, 27 black, 343 white, 97 Hispanic or Latino. The next category, reason for the stop, violation of the law, was 14 of those. 8 were white, 6 were Hispanic. Was the race known prior to stop? Indicates yes, and 8 of them were white and 1 was Hispanic. Moving traffic violations, 469 were stopped for that. 3 Alaska natives or American Indians, 1 Asian, 26 blacks, 339 white, 100 Hispanic or Latino. Vehicle traffic violation, 220 of those were stopped for that reason. 7 black, 177 white, 38 Hispanic or Latino. Was search conducted? Yes, 92 of those had searches. 3 were black, 69 were white, 20 were Hispanic. Out of those stops, 622 were no on search conducted. And of those stopped, 3 were Alaskan, 1 was Asian, Pacific Islander, 30 were black, 463 were white, 125 were Hispanic or Latino. Reason for the search, consent was 43 of those, and we have 34 whites and 9 Hispanics. The next one, contraband, is going to be 9. Of those contraband, there was 8 white, 1 Hispanic. Next category is probable cause. There was 34 of those, 3 black, 22 white, 9 Hispanic or Latino. Search incident to arrest is going to be 1, and that was Hispanic or Latino. 1 search during the inventory was 5. All 5 of those were white. Was contraband discovered? 50 of those were yes. 2 individuals were black, 40 were white, 8 were Hispanic or Latino. Was contraband discovered? 42 of those are going to be no. 1 was black, 29 white, 12 Hispanic or Latino. The description of contraband, 38 were drugs. There was 1 black, 30 white, Hispanic and Latino was 7. Weapons located was 1, that's going to be a white. Currency 0, alcohol 8, individual white 8. Stolen property, 0. Other, 3. 1 black, 1 white, 1 Hispanic. Results of the stop, there was 512 verbal warnings. 3 were Alaska Native American Indian. 28 were black. 384 were white. 97 was Hispanic or Latino. Written warnings issued was 19, 1 black, 16 white, 2 Hispanic or Latino. Actual citations issued, 118. 1 was to an Asian Pacific Islander, 2 black, 82 white, 33 Hispanic or Latino. Written warnings with arrest, 0. Citations and arrest, 0. Arrest from the traffic stops was 65. There was 2 black, 50 white, 13 Hispanic or Latinos. Arrest based on violation of penal code is 40. 2 black, 29 white, 9 Hispanic or Latino. Violation of traffic law was 13. There was 12 whites, 1 Hispanic or Latino. Violation of city ordinance, 0. Outstanding warrant, there was 12. 9 of those individuals were white, 3 was Hispanic or Latino. Was physical force resulting in bodily injury used during the traffic stop, 0 yeses, 714 no's. Of those, 3 was Alaska Native, 1 was Asian, 33 black, 532 white, 145 Hispanic or Latino. Number of complaints we received for racial profiling is 0. And as required by law, this has been filed with the Texas Commission of Law Enforcement. I do want to file a copy with the county clerk's office, but I want to make a copy for the media first. They requested. Based on the information input into the computer system through the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement, it presents a racial profile and analysis report, which I will also file with the clerk's office. And these are also available online. But reviewing these statistics with my administration and myself, we believe that there's absolutely no racial profiling going on in the department. And that is it, gentlemen.
Basically, every arrest or stop or whatever it is consistent with the population demographics of Brown County.
That's absolutely correct.
Good.
All right, we appreciate your report.
We have 150 inmates.
Thanks, Sheriff.
Thank you.
And you said that, will a copy of that be attached to the minutes? Is that how you do it?
Yeah, he usually gives.
Okay. Oh, right here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sheriff.
That's just the jail report. Are you gonna bring in that?
Yes, I'm gonna
He's going to make copies for the media. We'll go back to the plat K.
Yes, Rita had to go out on an inspection, but she said she didn't sign off on that. He had dropped those off when she wasn't here. And once she looked over them, she realized that she didn't have a site review. And she contacted Mr. Crawford, and he's got someone out of Stephenville working on that. So I'll probably.
They're not ready yet.
Approve contingent upon our signature.
Okay.
Good. Are we-
You want to?
Not have
That's
to,
what we need to worry.
not have to bring it
Yeah, okay,
back.
I'll agree to that.
All right, Commissioner Worley has made a motion that we approve the Bio Estates Phase 2 contingent upon certification by Rita that all applicable regulations regarding on-site sewage facility and FEMA administration are appropriate, and she signs them.
Second.
Motion. And then seconded by Commissioner Trawick. Kelson.
Kelson.
Yeah, and so, any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
I make me feel better about myself.
It is approved contingent upon Rita certification.
Correct. Oh, wait a minute, you gotta sign.
Yeah.
Well,
I saw it all day.
Yeah, I got it.
Commissioners Court.
Agreed.
Okay.
And she
Yeah,
said
county
that,
judge, it says up there.
she said Bio State's #1 was done years ago. So,
I think it's about 6 months.
when she said years ago, but.
Yeah.
Well,
It's all where it
I
was
remember-
filed, but it
I
doesn't.
remember traveling out there
It's
and
already filed,
messing with the guy.
but it doesn't.
Okay, next on the agenda is the payment of bills, I believe.
That's right. Wait.
Yeah, let's go ahead and pay the bills. Everybody had a chance to look over the bills?
Sure, there's an extra copy. You can get here.
Mhm.
You can get a copy.
Who didn't?
Wayne.
Won't.
Always something.
Won't. Josie, you said you're gonna do the
Did you say they
equalization.
had the computers from Jason's office?
No, he just bought me the bill, so let me tell you.
And Josie, you said you're gonna be doing the equalization fairly soon.
Yes, sir. Another
I'll
one?
give you mine when I'm done.
These are the two that, this is what was approved. Thank you.
He's got the signature one in here. Oh, I need another one.
I need a copy of those bids.
You want me to just scan it in and email it to you?
No, I didn't, I need it with the envelope.
You want to go ahead and,
It doesn't matter.
Boy, she's
So we got
picky.
signed one.
There's one more right here. The other bid.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna get,
She's gotta get copies.
yeah, she gets the original. of this
And
one.
one from foundation.
He gave him the approved one and then the one that was not approved, that's what is there.
There's another one.
But this is the one that's not approved, so you're just gonna get it. He didn't
Yeah,
need it.
yeah.
I got you, Sharon.
Thank you.
Close.
We already got it.
It's gonna be some pretty good ones.
All
Pretty good equalization.
You know what I mean?
Turn to read it.
She needs to go home.
Yes, you will.
Today.
I would
After court.
make a motion to pay the bills that are presented by the auditor.
All right, it's been moved by Commissioner Kelton to approve the bills.
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner Worley. All in favor, say aye.
Okay.
Any opposed? No.
I'm sorry, did somebody make a motion?
Well, you were talking, that's your problem.
I made a motion and for
You pay attention, you pay attention.
Hey, you can't have court without me.
Does somebody need an extra copy of the bill?
Can somebody give a second?
I know, yeah.
I'm gonna bring you an 8-pound sledgehammer to use as a gavel.
Yeah, that's right. Not the little wimpy thing, right?
Okay, so
Well, all that's left is commissioners' comments. Anybody have anything they need to tell us about? Nope. Okay, then we're adjourned at, whatever that is, 10:55, 9:55.
today is Thursday. Are we gonna meet on the 30th?
No,
I think we're okay.
Yeah, we're,
We're okay until the,
We're not gonna meet on the, unless something comes
unless
up, we're
something
okay.
comes up.
Okay.
you all okay with that?
February.